What is up, YouTube? It's me, John Avenger, once again, and welcome to another Asian and anime month. And this is review, I think, number 7, because yesterday was the seventh, yeah. And I didn't do a video last night, so I'm doing one a little late here. But this is the 2011 Indonesian martial arts flick that all action movies should definitely take notice of, and that is the Raid Redemption, the unrated edition. Yeah, this is one of the best martial arts films I've ever seen in my life. Look what it says in the back here. Relentless. It's second to no film. Exactly. And the film is not 2 hours long. When I first saw this on cable a couple years ago, I was really stunned. I'm like, wow, these fight sequences are freaking awesome. And I disagree with people that say that, some people say, oh, the fights are repetitive. I'm like, no, they're not. They're freaking energetic and fast and awesome. And you can see what's going on. And the director knows what he's doing. Gareth Evans. Yeah, he's a director from Wales, and he directed this movie from Indonesia. And it's a very fast-paced film, very simple. A bunch of cops are in this very isolated building trying to get these guys, and in the slums of Indonesia. And it's one of the most relentlessly violent movies I've seen in a long time that wasn't in the U.S. And they tried to make a remake of this. There's no way you can do it. You cannot make this movie in the U.S. It would probably get it would probably be a limited release and banned in several areas. But if you want to take notes from this movie, take notes from this movie. Expendables 3 and Ninja Turtles from 2014 are nothing like this. Give me a break. They don't have high octane action with blood and slashing and freaking, good camera angles. They don't have to shake the camera like this. They don't have to have bad editing, jump cuts like the Taken sequels. This did it better. This, yeah, it's very generic looking, but this movie has more action in an hour and 40 um something minutes. What was it? 101 minutes. 104 an hour and 41 minutes than some films can do in 2.5 hours. Make it simple. You don't have to put 15 different plots in one movie to make a good movie. Keep it simple. You get one place, one group of people, one purpose. You don't have to do 15 different storylines in one movie like they're trying to do with Batman vs Superman, which I am gonna see, but it's going to be a mess because there's like too many things in the movie already, and they have to cut stuff out just so that they can spiff out the running time. But that's not about. This is not about that. This is about the raid. Take notes from this. You don't need to make a movie extra long and have tons of exposition to be deep and thought provoking. No, an action movie, we want to see the action. We don't care about thinking deep. Want to think deep? We'll see Inception or Interstellar or The Revenant or something. This knows what it is and it runs with it, and it freaking is relentless. It starts, it doesn't stop. It doesn't take 30 minutes of break to talk. No. There's dialogue, then there's action. Then there's some dialogue, then there's action. There's dialogue, and then there's action. And the ending fight in this, I'm not going to spoil it, is badass. You cannot duplicate a film like this. I haven't seen the sequel yet. I will, and I won't be reviewing it yet. And there's Linkin Park music. Mike Shinoda. It's freaking awesome. It says the best action film in decades. I agree, because nowadays it's either cut down PG-13 action movies that are freaking pussified and you can't see what's going on, and they've really reduced the violence, or it's R-rated but it doesn't do well. I mean, London Has Fallen has done well, and I will see that one day. But stick with something like this. Don't try to be afraid of what the MPA thinks. They can suck it. They always cutting movies down to size for violence and language and whatever, and they don't know what they're saying. Look at that little tomato sign. This was certified fresh because it's freaking awesome. It's not mindless and stupid. It knows what it is, and it's smarter than people give it credit for. And I would definitely recommend this to action junkies like me that want to have a good time. We don't want to just have tons of talking. We want to have action too that we can see. That's worth a damn. And this movie has no CGI. At least I don't think so. And the budget for this was under $2 million, which is amazing. The film looks great. It sounds great. It has, it actually looks like a film. It doesn't look like a freaking student film, and it kicks ass. That's all I can say. So that's my review of The Raid Redemption, a movie that can never be duplicated again. You can make tons of martial arts flicks, from now until 2030, but you can never recapture that. That's one thing that's special about it, that it did with a freaking little budget and no Hollywood involvement, and it kicked ass, and it's better than a lot of movies that came out this year. And the closest I would say to this was like uh, Deadpool. When it comes to the fight scene, because Deadpool didn't have the biggest budget either, but it went for it and it didn't hold back. And the R rating helped it. See, an R rating can help Hollywood. You don't have to make everything for children. Some things like this are not meant for your kids. Anyway, that's another topic for another day. Stay awesome, guys. Thanks for liking, subscribing, and commenting. You guys are amazing. One day I want to talk about, do a video on, freaking J.J. Abrams trying to shove a freaking gay agenda into Star Wars. I'm gonna rip that apart because I don't want that. But anyway, stay awesome, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.